Welcome back to yet another video. I don't know, I haven't been able to stop. Gonna keep it going. Still on the mysterious ways quest. We had a very long cutscene off we last left off. Getting drunk with the priest. Okay, cool. Let's go. Why is my health... Why is part of my health gone?
Never show up. The swill pole.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Really? I have to give the sermon? Okay. You know what, let's begin confidently.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
Boy has a cheek.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad. Because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you pay enough coin to Mother Church. Look at them. They booze like hypocrites and buy expensive jewels. They servants of God. And that is not right, because Christ preached poverty. And only poverty and temperance are true virtues.
And it was almost getting interesting.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Oi! All honor to Godwin! Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
That was funny.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague. We told him nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Cool. Well, quest completed. I'm gonna keep the video going, as it'll be pretty short. I think it's only gone about 10 minutes. Let's on the scent. Okay. Pebbles. You know what? Let me put everything back on because that was certainly an interesting quest. Yeah, that one. Pauldrons. And weapons. Let's put the bow on. Piercing arrow. Okay, cool. Track down Riki. Right, let's check the map. You know, it's all the way back down here, so let's fast travel down there. Yeah, that was a pretty fun quest. I mean, the fights we have, it seems they always take place at night, or they have so far, and I can't see a thing. Foe. You know what? Let's fight him. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh, was it like a... So I noticed that I had a 100% chance. I thought I actually had to... Okay, well, whatever. It's all the way back down here, so you know what? I'm gonna head here. I'm gonna quickly save it, and then I'm actually gonna check out that carcass on the road. Let's ignore it. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that courtship quest. I think it's a side quest. But it is one I wanted to check out, so... You know, it does kind of defeat the purpose of fast travel. Because you still have to wait for him to get there. So now I'm gonna have to... I'm probably gonna need to get some food. It's actually a bit irritating because that was the end of the quest. I actually could have got that in one video, but why am I getting a foe right in the middle of town?
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You will
What do you
have
mean?
to answer for your law breaking.
What?
Hey, I'm warning you. Don't move a muscle. Give yourself up.
Are you?
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
What crime have I committed exactly? I don't remember.
No one is allowed to creep around here without a light after dark. You were seen doing it, and you'll pay for it.
What?
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Are you kidding me? You know what?
I can't pay that.
Wait.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I feel quite hungry.
You know what? It was only 10 groschen. But that... Really? A light after dark? Oh my god. Right, let's get some food. I think...
Could do with a bite to eat.
Okay, well, then let's buy something. Let's buy 19 of those. Yeah, let's get a Lipio too. Steel. Man, you really need to eat a lot. Okay, we're good. Right, he's saying he needs to sleep now. You know, I wonder if you cancel it, still goes to where you've left off. He does take his time getting out of bed, I'll tell that. Oh, mustn't forget my light. Apparently that's illegal. Yeah, let me get the quest log up real quick. Yeah, this one. I wanted to... Before noon? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go to 7. I mean, I really like the way the story's going so far. It's very unique in how these are set up. Like, we're on the trail of this bandit. Same one, I believe, that took our sword right at the beginning of the game. I've actually just woken up, so I'm actually still half asleep. Okay, cool. You know, I probably won't do too many side quests. This might be the only one I do. I just kind of wanted to check it out. See if like the romance storylines are any good. I think every good story needs a good good romance in there. So this is actually on the way to the next main objective, so... But I've just been like pounding through the main story, so it's good to just take a break from that every now and then. Because I want to get it done relatively quick, but obviously I want to experience the game as well, so... Guess she's still asleep.
No. My God. No. Let me...
Everyone is so damn lazy in this game. Come on, come on. Really?
Oh, let me sleep.
It says talk to her before noon, yet it seems like she won't get up. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Stroll along the river. What the hell happened? Okay. I keep thinking
that was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out. I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I keep thinking it freezes every time that happens.
I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is the slimy slug. Hey, look out. Folk these days.
Where are we going? Really? Well, I think it's safe to say I've lost this.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal. And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
Of course. I'm sure it's no different than being a charcoal burner. You'll have to try harder than that.
Now then.
Ah, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
I really want to say that.
What? I hope your knees didn't buckle too.
You rascal. You know what? Ask me another time.
Another time?
The next time you come to see me. You will come and see me again, won't you?
I don't know. I am awfully busy.
Well, if you do find the time, I'll be glad to see you. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip.